Hi, everybody. Welcome to our podcast that still has no name. I am Chris, the co-host of the Card Pantheon podcast, alongside Jon. Say hi, Jon.
Hi,
Say
everyone.
hi to the people. Oh, there you go. There you go. See? Lovely. It's lovely to be here with you guys again. This will be officially number 4, right? I think.
Yeah. Chris, does the camera make me look fat?
No, you're too skinny. You need to eat them more.
Okay. It's all that sympathy weight I'm putting on.
The sympathy gains.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, this is another lovely, amazingly hot summer day. Depending on when you watch this. It's been a scorcher out there. Hope everyone's staying safe and drinking plenty of Wawa because it's really nice.
Soda has water in it, right?
Yeah, I just got to drink twice as much soda.
Makes sense to me.
Coca-Cola marketing.
Seriously, Coca-Cola, if you want to sponsor us.
We're fishing for sponsors. Please, everybody. Direct your love towards our sponsors. But as of today, oh yeah, logo out, yes. But yeah, I'll be leading the charge on this podcast for today. So is there anything that you've been doing lately, Jon, as far as nerd stuff?
So I bought a few more graded comics. They're coming in the mail. They would have been in today, but Juneteenth is a thing, and I didn't realize that.
It's already begun.
Dude, I went to the post office to grab my packages because Jeremy sent us some stuff, some inventory. And
Excellent.
like I went there, the doors were locked to the post office. I couldn't even get into the mailbox room. Like,
dang. Even banks have like that open, yeah.
It's all because of Juneteenth.
Well,
But before we get too far along, since you don't know what the prize is for today's Dancing Zombie, if you find the Dancing Zombie today, you get Urshifu VMAX gift box.
And it's a double strike energy in front? Oh, wow.
Yep, that's a double strike energy, Urshifu VMAX, and Urshifu V, which is kind of a pretty good deck right now, if you don't know. So, yeah, make sure you timestamp the Dancing Zombie down below to have a chance at winning this.
I want to win it.
We're not allowed to enter, Chris.
Oh, don't darn. So yeah, I guess we'll hit it off with our first question of the day, which is which card game has the best mascots? I thought long and hard about this, yeah. But what are your opinions?
Well, first of all, we need something to open. So I didn't have a chance to make it to the card shop today. So we're going to open something from my private stash. Ignore the deck box over here. What would you like to open first?
What's that one in the corner? Is that a magic one?
This one right here?
Oh no, the far right one. Yeah.
This one, my thumbs on?
Yeah, let's go with that one.
All right. Yeah, this is a pre-release actually from Streets of New Capenna, which was the latest core set. Sometimes I just buy things that I don't want to open until I feel the need to open it.
Gotta get that fresh card smell.
Yeah. Sometimes I need my hit.
Exactly. Oh man, the Pokemon cards from Wizard of the Coast, I feel had the best scent. There's something so intoxicating about it. You just put your nose in the foil and just
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, and for those of you who have not opened up into a pre-release for Magic the Gathering, so like you get one of these if you're at a core set pre-release, where you get some packs and a couple of promo cards. In particular, these ones were tailored to already be ready to play out of the box, more or less. So like you're going to get better options. You also get a spin down die, just like a D20. And then here's the packs and the stack. And then just some box filler. Pretty cool though, huh?
Yeah, it's really concise. It's nice.
Here, actually, let's get rid of this. If any of our fans play Magic Online Arena.
Oh, Got the lovely, lovely code.
Yep, I don't play, so help yourselves.
See, we
All
do
right.
care about you.
So, but continue, Chris. You were asking which TCG has the best mascot?
Yeah, so my whole entire premise of this is like when you go into your local card shop, and there's so many colors, there's so many mascots and stuff. I was just wondering, in your opinion, who has sort of like the best mascot or overall appeal? Like if you were just an absolute newbie walking into that store, where would your eyes kind of gravitate towards?
Yeah, so actually, I have to pull up the game now, but actually, no, I already know which one. So if you're talking little young Jon, 100% Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon blow every other mascot out of the water. Like, hands down. But let's see. Where do I have anything? So, but current Jon is more into this. Like, it's called MetaZoo. So it came out a couple years ago, and it's gained a lot of popularity. It's not as popular as the big three like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic. But it is literally Magic the Gathering, just with a different art style and different monsters, obviously. But if I was not into other TCGs right now and I was just walking into a card shop and I saw that, I'd probably be all over that. It has like cryptids like Bigfoot, Yeti, Chupacabra. That's like the monsters that you're playing.
Oh, that's neat. I haven't heard of that actually. So that's cool that you brought it up. Yeah.
So actually, it's really cool. Not to get too much into game mechanics, but it uses real world. Well, there's a game style that you can play where it uses real world weather conditions. So like your dark creatures of the night will get powered up if you're playing the game at night.
Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like the set bonuses off Yu-Gi-Oh in the anime, the first season.
Yeah. Then there's also ones that get powered up in ice storms. So like if it's snowing outside. So like some decks are better regionally. Like for example, in California, it never snows. So you're never going to want to play that ice deck because you're not going to get a bonus.
That's true.
But yeah, so it's not widely popular, but it's popular enough to make it into most card shops.
Oh, that's awesome. That's such a great entry, actually. That's nice.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because I don't even know if you know this about me, but like I'm a huge I went to school for wildlife conservation, but I'm also a huge like cryptozoology nerd. I love stuff about Bigfoot or Chupacabra and all that stuff. So it's right
like
up my
folklore
alley.
animals. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
no, that's
really
awesome. That game's like right up your alley. Then that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I actually haven't fully learned how to play. I know like the basics, but I haven't taken the time to like delve into it more.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, at least for me, especially when I go in there, those booster boxes, like they just draw your attention because it's very bombastic and it's usually the 10 pulls of Pokemon. At least for me, like when it's that kind of like crazy, especially what was it, Charizard EX, and what is it, Dynamax,
Gigantamax.
That I can always trip on that word for some reason. Like for me, like as a kid, that would have freaking blew my mind. I would have been like, oh my god, mom, and then turning around the price, it was like, oh wait, never mind. But no, I think especially when it's a very visual medium for like trading card games, something to entice the people to come in and kind of poke around. It's kind of like how that card game kind of drew your interest in and kind of built that out. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. So what card game has the best mascot in your opinion?
Dude, I know I'm such a one note person, but this little guy, just like it's simplistic. Even really poorly drawn Pikachu is like, oh yeah, that's Pikachu. It's almost like Superman in a way.
There's only room for one mouse on the screen, Chris. This is the House of Mouse.
But he owns everything.
Exactly.
He probably even owns this podcast at this point.
Seriously, Disney, if you want to buy the podcast from us, feel free. Make your offer. No reasonable offer denied.
Give me 2 pennies.
Yeah, I mean, give me 2 pennies and lifetime entry to the park, and it's sold.
Yeah, that's probably all it would take for us.
Dude, I would sell out so quick. I'd sell out at least my share so quick if they could just like give me even just one lifetime ticket. I don't need to take the wife and kid there.
Bye.
Peace.
So yeah, that kind of evolved into a different question for me. Is like, what do you think? Not just in card games, but just in general, some amazing mascots that for whatever reason you just sort of gravitate towards.
Hang
like,
on, I learned about the greatest mascot of all time recently. Can you see my screen?
Yep, it's pop. Whoa.
Yeah.
What is that? Just Nerf darts?
Yeah, Nerf. The lovely company Nerf decided they needed a mascot.
So it's, oh God.
It's just a guy dressed in Nerf darts holding 2 Nerf guns. He's called Murph, M-U-R-P-H.
The Murph.
The Murph.
Can we have him as the thumbnail?
Maybe. I'll see what we can do.
Oh my God. I mean, it's visually striking, that's for sure. Kind of scary. And imagine waking up in the middle of the night, you open your eyes and you see Murph, 2 guns just right over your body.
Not even I wouldn't even need the 2 guns, dude. Just see that. You know what that kind of reminds me? Back when we were kids, Nerf had this like thing that you could pull back and like sling out. It was like a sling shot, and it had like little like strips of rubber on it to pat it. Remember?
I do remember that. Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. The what is it? Koosh balls?
Yeah.
Funny story. My mom had one of those, and whenever I came back from work, from school rather, she'd have like 3 of them on her person, and she would string it up. And as soon as I walked through the door, she would start hitting me with them, and she called it tag and release, and she chased me around the house. Yeah.
So we've talked about how, for all intents and purposes, I was raised as an only child because my next closest sibling is 15 years older. Mm-hmm. So when I was a kid, I don't know if you remember this, but Nerf had this huge campaign about getting out and playing. So you know, start like Nerf wars, that sort of thing. Since I had no brothers or sisters to play, my parents decided every Sunday would be a Nerf war day, where me and my parents would just run around the house shooting each other. Until one day I hit my mom square in like the nose with one of those Kush rockets.
Oh God.
Yeah, and almost broke her glasses. And then after that, we were no longer allowed to play Nerf in the house.
You just had to ruin it.
Yeah, the headshot, dude. My skills were too good, even as a kid.
I could have gone pro.
Oh, man. So, we are going to open this.
Yeah. As you open, a couple of my favorite mascots that are outside of the, trading card games and sort of in the realm of food. For some reason, I love the Mr. Jelly Belly.
The creepy red fucking...
The red bean with eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something, I mean, I've always loved candy, and Jelly Bellies are like the top 3 of all time. Honestly, the flavor, everything. And because I live close to the Fairfield one for their warehouse, I bought a bunch of their mascot stuff. And one of my proudest achievements, and I have them hanging up, but I'll take them down just for the podcast. Big old inflatable.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the color combination the fact that he's just always smiling and represents like my favorite candy. I have to have him hanging up around. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just a guy with a hat. It's just a jelly bean. So what are we pulling right now? Anything good?
Nothing too spectacular right now. Just pulling some basic stuff.
So I would go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, but one thing I do want to point out, with Magic in particular, they do this really cool like showcase design, and it's different for every set. But I really like the artwork.
Yeah, it's actually.
Oh, go ahead.
Really detailed. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. No, like I said before, Magic hands down has my favorite artwork out of any trading card game.
Yeah, solid stuff, honestly.
Oh yeah, like you could definitely tell, at least at some point in their history, they took pride in their work, and it's still goes to this day, you know.
Yeah, the consistency, it's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always like to do the topsy-turvy thing about that question. What are some of like the ones that you dislike or
Chuck E.
just doesn't
Cheese.
represent? Yeah, Chuck E.
Cheese, 100%. Hang on. And I don't mean the new, more friendly Chuck E. Cheese. Hang on 1 second. Let me see what I can find here.
If it's the one you're thinking of, I'm scared. My hairs are already like on end just thinking about it.
You know what drives me more nuts is that it's Chuck, the letter E, and then cheese. It's not like Chucky.
Yeah, that's true. It's a separate E altogether. Oh man. Yeah, they tried making them cool like in the late mid 90s, right?
That's the one I'm thinking. Oh, yeah. That's not the one I'm trying to find though.
Oh God.
Hang on.
Is it some Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing?
Oh, dude, it's even worse. All right, so actually, you know what? We're exploring this together. So
hand in hand.
Yep, we're going on this journey together, Chris. So,
it is weird not seeing Chuck E. Cheese's around anymore. It's something that was so prevalent in our whoa. No.
All right, yeah, there we go. Okay. So first of all, look at this animatronic right here. Look at it.
Oh God, I don't want to. Oh, God.
But let's see if I can find. Why can't I find it? There's this really horrifying.
Oh, he doesn't
this guy
look too
here.
Good.
Yeah, he looks like a drug dealer for sure.
Hey, you kids, you want pizza?
Also, look at this guy here. He looks like he's so full of life. He's so young.
Golly.
Like, this is definitely where Five Nights at Freddy's got their inspiration. I mean, obviously, but like this thing is so. Oh God.
This is where the creepy pasta lives on the internet.
Right? Look at this mouse on this Chuck E. Cheese dollar bill.
Golly, I don't know why we think kids like these kind of things, like clowns or that derpy looking one. Good God.
I love this one with his mouth open. You know what it reminds me of? Did you ever watch the Goofy movie? The one when Goofy and Max went on a road trip together?
Yeah. It's
like the fucking possum people.
Oh God, you're right.
You know what's even creepier? Like, they give you a possum hat to wear. They had to skin a possum, and animals are sentient in that world. Like, Goofy's a dog.
Yeah, oh man, existential crisis over a Goofy movie.
Oh God, look at this guy here. This is like the original.
That looks like Chuck E. Cheese if he had a mugshot, like he's holding like the little
Right?
prisoner
This is
number.
definitely, yeah, this is definitely like prisoner or mob boss Chucky right here.
Yeah, like a 1940s gangster like photograph. Oh
God,
man,
did you ever have a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese?
I've been not personally, but I've been to one for one of the neighborhood kids.
Yeah, now that I think about it, so my like 6th or 7th birthday was at Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. And like now that I think about it, even back then, Chuck E. Cheese had hardly anybody going to it. Like
Yeah.
I had most of that place to myself and my friends.
Yeah, it's wearing a face mask. Yeah, no, I mean it was always really sparse and golly.
God.
Maybe it's a good thing it folded.
Is it? Wait, did it fold?
I believe it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy back in the early onset of like 2015, I think. I could be wrong. But I remember just reading a news story of like, oh man, I guess that's no longer a thing. Kind of like Circuit City and
Hang on. Yeah, news seems good.
oh yeah, I mean it's dying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dying. They closed like 34 locations. Oh man.
Yeah.
But where am I
no,
going to take my son on his birthday now?
I mean, I guess Disney. I mean
I mean, this is the second best mouse, I guess.
hopping between the mouses. Golly, I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be what's his name?
Murph.
The Murph and 1980s Chuck E. Cheese just hovering around me, just breathing.
Those are paralysis demons, dude. Those are the paralysis demons.
Oh God.
Remember, you're the one that wrote the topics for this episode, so you're the one bringing this about.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought I had, in the same vein, for mine was those. I don't know if you remember this, but back, I think almost 10 years now, the Quiznos had that those singing rats, or I think maybe they were hamsters. Okay, first off, it makes no sense that you would sell hamsters to sandwiches, and then secondly, that song was haunting.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew anyone who's singing it, out in the streets, and it's just terrifying. It scares the living crap out of me, especially when I was younger. I was like, what the hell is this? We love you some. It's like, oh my God, it was just creepy. I feel unclean.
Yeah.
Golly.
Hang on. I have a really good thing to share with the audience.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese in the 80s. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, yeah, this will sell. Oh, whoa.
Did you ever watch this as a kid?
I did not.
So McDonald's had a whole TV show for Ronald McDonald and his friends. And you could buy the VHSs. This is how old it is. It was all VHS. You could buy the VHS at McDonald's.
Weird.
Yeah, hang on. It'll get animated here in a minute. It starts off live action and then they become animated.
And I thought Pee-wee's Playhouse is weird. This is his dog also has hair. Good God.
It kind of has a Nickelodeon-esque animation to it.
Dude, this looks like a As Told by Ginger.
Like, yeah. Look at the chicken nuggets.
Oh God. Jesus. God, no, everything is sleep paralysis demons, my dude. Ugh.
Look,
What's going on with that
Grimace.
chicken?
I forget what her name is. I think she's McChicken. And look at
God.
Ronald. He looks like he sells crack, right?
Yeah, he's not selling hamburgers, that's for sure.
Oh, well, speaking of which, do you know what Grimace is supposed to be?
Oh God. No, I've never cracked the case on what Grimace is.
Grimace is supposed to be a taste bud.
I suppose, I guess.
Hey,
Like,
I
it
don't
makes
make
sense.
I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Also, tell me,
Like-
Hamburglar doesn't kind of look like Chucky from Nickelodeon, like from Rugrats.
Yeah, as if they like reused it. He
I'm
looks like
90% sure. I'm 90% sure this is the same person that made Rugrats.
yeah, the all grown up version, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they had
like
that.
I don't know. It's around the same time era. I'm pretty sure.
What was that animation company? Klasky Cuspo? God,
You know, I have
in
it
the 90s.
muted because like sound doesn't go through. But I really want to know what they were singing.
Something generic, I hope. Oh God. Obviously, our justice system has failed if the Hamburglar's still running around.
Oh, they're singing to aliens.
Of course.
So the only line I'm going to repeat is, "Oh, aliens, we welcome thee."
I don't know how I feel about this. God. I'm what? We
Oh,
need to
hang on.
have like a watch party of this. I
Hang
feel
on,
like
hang
this
on,
is
hang on.
warranted. Oh God.
This kid definitely grew up to be like the Riddler in Batman or something.
Ronald McDonald has a rogues gallery.
Well, I mean, essentially, like fucking Ronald McDonald is just the Joker. Hamburglar's the Riddler. Fucking, let's see, that bitch over there is Black Canary. Grimace is clearly the Penguin.
God, I wonder if there's fan art of this, like some small subsect of people that are just like, this is like my childhood watching VHS McDonald's.
Dude, the crazy part is young me watched the fuck out of this.
Oh, damn.
Like young me watched those tapes until they broke, basically.
I'm feeling like Grimace right now.
I wish we had time to watch all like 42 minutes of this.
Yeah, we'll I don't know. I don't also want to. Oh God, what is?
Well, now they're back in the real world.
Yeah, but it's like CG, early CG.
Well, yeah, they had to work with what they got. There was like 5 movies that they released like this. By the way.
God.
Yeah. There was at least a solid 3 or 4. There was one where Grimace wanted to find other Grimaces, so they had to go to Grimace Island.
I'm oddly for us doing like a watch party of this sometime
Dude,
soon.
tell me when and where.
Good God.
I will literally hunt down all of them, and we will sit here for like 5 hours watching them, dude.
God. I wanna recut that with the same music as the Walking Phoenix Joker.
Uh-huh.
Like make like a creepy pasta live action portion. Oh, that'd be fun. God.
Hang on. There's a YouTube video here. Hang on. What's this say? Oh, it's all 6 episodes. There are 6 episodes. It's 4 hours long, basically.
I mean, I've watched worse, so I
Have you? Oh, dude, we still need to find Shaolin Soccer. Have you seen clips for that?
I haven't. I've again, I have such a backlog of things I gotta watch.
Okay, hang on. I know we're getting way off topic, but I don't feel right leaving this podcast without having made you watch a clip and making our fans watch a clip.
Yeah, I'm
What's the past tense for fans? Because after we see this, we're not going to have
them. Oh man, jeez, I'm still thinking about that live action dog, that puppet. Ugh. Okay.
This is the best of Shaolin Soccer.
Oh, sweet. That's promising. I can already tell this is going to be great.
The way he got up.
Yeah.
I want you to note, this is a soccer movie.
Well, of course, naturally. And what's a soccer movie without a dance routine, honestly?
You know, as I was watching the clips, so I haven't seen the full movie. I've only seen parts of it, like clips similar to this. But basically, I thought like I wish there was a way it could be like Jet Li is one soccer team's coach, and then Jackie Chan's like the other one or something.
See, now that would have been a great movie. Oh, he's using his ultimate move. What? All right, I gotta watch this now. Oh, that.
Well, we have to do a watch part. We have to do a watch party for this. Oh God.
Oh my God. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
What's not to understand, Chris? Clearly, these two women, one might be a crossdresser, I'm not sure. I don't judge, are fighting. And now these people are stretching. You need to warm up before your soccer match. And what a better way to parallel park? Or trim your hedges?
God, this is giving me Kung Fu Hustle vibes, but like a lot less money.
This came out in 2004, by the way.
Okay,
does that make you feel better or worse?
I don't know how I feel anymore.
Chris, how do you feel knowing that this like Shaolin monk is better than you at your national sport?
I mean, he's got those Luffy legs.
The ball's like disappearing as he kicks it. Look at this. Do you see that?
Yeah, it's like going into the atmosphere.
Hang on. What did that hit off of? Like that one before the last one, before he did the backflip. What did it hit off of? Oh God. Well,
clearly we have to watch the full movie to get all the context. That's all.
Oh wait, are his hands bound? His hands are bound. Oh no, wait, he's just holding them together. Okay, I thought they were tied together. Oh my God.
All right. Yeah, I'm sold. We have to watch. Yeah, this is like one of those like pizza and beer movies where like you can't. Oh my God, it's Matrix 2. What? I don't. Oh, God. I don't want to be on this planet no more.
Oh.
And it has 69 million views. You know, nice.
Dude, why are we doing what we're doing, Chris? Clearly we messed up somewhere.
We just gotta make a Shaolin Soccer 2.
Along with Sharknado 18.
God.
All right. Hang on. Oh, it's only an hour and a half long, dude.
That's
all right. So here's the plan, Chris. Here's the plan. after my in-laws leave, me and you were going to sit down like some like Saturday afternoon or something if I don't have to work. And we're just going to sit here for 6 hours watching Ronald McDonald and Shaolin Soccer and maybe any other shitty movie we could think of.
I'm not going to survive.
If you die, you die.
So be it. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Good God. Yeah, that has to go on the top of my queue now.
Oh God. The clip continued and he was juggling an egg with his knees. Like he was bouncing an egg like you would juggle a soccer ball.
I mean, why not?
Oh God. Oh God. I changed it too quick. Hang on. How do I rewind the preview? Okay. Hang on.
Oh God.
Hang on. Give it a second. I have to like. Okay. All right. Watch this.
Whoa, there's what is well, that was kind of neat. Oh my God, I'm like so perplexed.
But she's a woman. She can't play soccer.
God, the generic like background flame. Bananas. Man, yeah, okay. At first I was kind of apprehensive, but no, I
kick some grass.
It pulls me in and it pulls me out again. I don't know what to do anymore.
I love the parallel park job. Fucking women, am I right? High five, Chris.
No. I don't want to get canceled. Oh my God. But yeah, no. One of these Saturdays we gotta marathon all of that.
But we got way off topic about mascots.
Yeah, well, how do we top soccer show? I just want to reset my body between all the creepy pasta and I don't know what's gonna go this far. But I mean, all things considered, it's finally we're in the thick of summer, and I know summer's really popular and whatnot, but I hate sweating.
Dude, same. I moved to Colorado thinking it was going to be cooler here. The summers are almost as bad. It's like 95 degrees here today.
Exactly.
And it's dry. Like at least it's like humid there because you're by the ocean.
That's true.
It's dry here, dude.
Yeah, I mean, when I lived in Oklahoma, it was like 116 on a random Thursday, and I was like, oh, what am I doing to myself?
Jeez.
But one of the questions I had written down was, what are some of your favorite things about the season, about summer? Like, do you like summer apart from the sweating? And just kind of talking about childhood memories, any of like your memorable trips. I mean, and especially when you're younger, when you're in school, like the 3 months of summer vacation was like the end all be all cool thing.
I remember not having to work. That's the best thing I remember from childhood.
Oh. Yeah, the carefree and for some reason those 3 months felt like forever, but now it feels like whatever.
Yeah. Dude, like I wish I would have listened to my parents. My mom always said I should go to school to be a teacher. Like they don't make a crazy amount of money, but they make a good living, and like they get 3 months off and every holiday off.
Yeah, and like 2 weeks in the winter as well for that.
Yeah, and then a week for Thanksgiving and a week for Easter.
Hey, teachers don't ever work at all.
Yeah, right.
I'm joking. Yeah, so some of my favorite things is obviously, because being in California, is going to the ocean. I think something so serene about the ocean, just the wind, the general sunshine, and just seeing something that's bigger than yourself. I always thought that was kind of like a really peaceful thing for me, at least.
For sure. I don't know. Like when I was a kid, I used to love summer. We used to go on camping trips and everything. And I thought it was great because like my dad would set up all the tents and everything, and I would just run into the poison oak and roll around in it.
Fun.
And life was good. Life was good. Me and Amanda, since being an adult, have gone on a few camping trips. It's awful because now I am the pack mule that carries everything in, and I'm the pack mule that takes it all down. I swear to God, there was one camping trip when me and Amanda first started dating that almost ended our relationship because Amanda had this tent, and I used to have like a small like 2-person pop tent, you know.
Sure.
You know, just for sleeping, and then like you can kind of crouch in it and stuff like that, you know. No, that doesn't work. Amanda needed to have this huge like cabin style tent that you could stand straight up in. And like we went beach camping, and there was just no good place to anchor the tent down, so the wind would blow it away as I'm setting it up. I almost got to the point where I said, fuck the whole trip. We had paid for our camp space. The tent flew into the bushes at one point, and I almost said, fuck it. I was seriously going to buy Amanda a new tent and everything and just leave that one.
That's such a dad response. Like,
right?
There's a threshold, and then you just become your dad. You're like, fucking. Yeah.
Seriously, dude. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, I'm not going to be anything like my dad when I grow up. Now, like, I find myself just being like him, like 99% of the time. It's fucking terrifying.
You look in the mirror and it is your dad. You're like, no.
Well, I don't have the picture handy. At some point, I'll have to track it down. But there's a picture of my dad holding me in Lake Mendocino. I'm like a year old, maybe 2 years old tops, and I have a little Ninja Turtle life jacket on. I came across that picture in my like box of stuff as I was unpacking here in Colorado, and I look over at Amanda. I'm like, when did we go to a lake with like one of your cousins or something? Because I thought my dad was me, and I thought I was holding someone small.
Oh, that must have been trippy.
Yeah, it wasn't until like I flipped over the picture and my mom had wrote like Jonathan's second birthday, 1993 or something like that.
Oh, that's so trippy. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like I never realized how much I looked like my dad until like I saw that picture.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I look more like my mom. So when Snapchat came out with that gender swap filter, I wasn't reticent of it, and I just scrolled through. I was like, oh. Yeah, it was super trippy. But I mean, it makes sense that we come from them. So
yeah.
No, I miss the allure of summer, like the idea of that this was a magical time, that you could do anything, and that the world was open to you. And now it's like, I can't pay $6 for gas.
Yeah. Dude, like, how did our parents pay for us? Like, I felt like we were doing stuff all the time as kids.
I don't know. Economics, I guess.
I guess. I mean, Jesus, though. Like,
no, but believe me. But yeah, gosh, I'm still having flashbacks of that Chuck E. Cheese. Like anytime I blink, he's there.
I'm still thinking about Ronald McDonald and those chicken nuggets.
Actual chicken nuggets, yeah.
And those like thigh-high boots.
It reminds me of a simpler time, especially some of these mascots now, how they retcon them, like the green M&M, for instance. That was always a kind of a weird point of contention. I was like, But yeah, so
back sexualizing M&M.
It's so weird to me sometimes. Like, I understand sex sells, but sex sells candy, I guess.
Yeah, dude. I mean, how many times have you been in the middle of doing it, and the first thing you think is like, oh god, I could go for some M&Ms right now?
0 times, because I'm not Homer freaking Simpson.
All right, maybe then you were like looking at M&Ms, and you're like, I can go for some sex right
That's a weird marketing tactic.
I'm not wrong. Come on, be honest. There's at some point you've looked at a candy bar and then thought, "Damn, this thing looks really phallic. Now I need some sex."
I can guarantee, like, with 100% accuracy, that that's never happened.
Now remember, Chris, we don't kink shame here.
I haven't said a word.
I feel personally attacked right now.
Baby, that baby was right there.
Oh God. My future son is going to be like on like this dark side of the internet, and this video in particular is going to come up. And he's going to be Uncle Chris.
How could oh gosh. Okay, so switching topics. Golly. So yeah.
This Reese's sure looks very phallic to me. It melted in a perfect shape.
Yeah, they can't build.
Remember, once the chocolate starts melting, it's its own lube.
I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt, a quote. I'm gonna give you like 20 t-shirts of that. No context, just in quotations, that quote. Jon.
When the chocolate melts, it's its own lube.
Yeah, Jon 2022.
Dude, well, how do I find myself in these situations? My coworkers have a whiteboard on their desk, and one of them has been keeping tracks of all the like one-liners I've said. Like at one point, I forget what I said, but I was calling one of my coworkers a basic bitch, basically. And they're like, "Oh yeah, Jon." Well, and they started rattling off a few things that made me very basic. I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm 100% a fucking basic white dude," and they wrote that down as a quote.
You just open up a generic stock image photos of it. Oh God, man, my cheeks are hurting.
That's good, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely. So yeah, next question.
Those candy bars really wore out your jaws, didn't they, Chris?
No. So I know our main draw is trading card games, but just on the odd chance, have you played any board games recently? Because I know that's kind of like a summertime activity. You have a bunch of family over. Have you played any recently? And if so, do you have any recommendations?
I haven't played any recently, but since I've been going to so many card shops and game stores lately, there are a bunch of board games that I want to play. Were you ever part of the apartment group when we played Talisman?
No, I missed out on that.
Oh, anyway, you were probably in Oklahoma, being an Okie.
Being an A-OK.
Being an Okie that had to hide the fact that he was Hispanic.
Everyone kept thinking I was Indian, like Native American. It's like, are you from the Cherokee tribes? Like, no.
Is it because of the chubby cheeks?
Yeah, and the fair skin. Fairer skin,
yeah. Anyway, so Talisman is like a D&D light. Like you just pick it up and go. It's like, you play it all in 1 or 2 sessions. Okay. But anyway, somehow Talisman is a fun game, but I don't think it's very I don't think it made a lot of money, but somehow they have licensed products for both Harry Potter and Kingdom Hearts.
Interesting.
I shared the Harry Potter one at least, maybe the Kingdom Hearts one in our group chat.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have any context for that. I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. No, that.
But anyway, yeah. So I highly recommend Talisman to anyone who's into board games or into D&D or both.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it because I saw that you had sent it out. I was like,
Yeah.
I just saw
my favorite memory of Talisman. Chris, were you there? So I have really good luck with rolling dice, right?
Yeah.
Were you there when we went to the game bar and I played Yahtzee and I called Yahtzee like 3 times in a row?
I wasn't there, but that sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, like me. It must have been like I know Jake was there for a fact. It must have been me, Jake, and Aaron, and maybe like Dane or someone. But fucking like Jake's like getting pissed off at me because I've always been naturally good at rolling 6-sided dice. And so anyway, he's like, fucking John just gets Yahtzees when he calls them. And I was like, Yahtzee, all threes. I pull up the cup and it's all threes. And then like, so you get to go again, right? After you roll a Yahtzee. So I'm like, Yahtzee, all fives. Pull up the cup, all fives. And then I do it one more time, Yahtzee, all like twos or something like that. I don't remember what the last one was. Pull it up, it's that number. Jake just fucking like doesn't flip the table, but like goes like rage. And I roll again and I miss that time. But after that, everyone swore that they would never play a dice-based game with me again. So flash forward to playing Talisman. There's a character called the White Knight, where basically my ability is if I offer my help to someone, they have to accept it and it teleports my character to them. And then my dice roll get added on to their attacks. So
nice.
It's actually really good, right? Well, we made a rule that since I'm rolling for someone, I also have to roll the monsters roll against them. So like the monsters all roll for their attacks also. So I kept jumping around being like, I'll help you, Aaron. But we made the rule if I'm rolling, I also have to roll for the monster. I don't know how I did it. I don't remember, but somehow I rolled a 6 and Aaron rolled a 1. So it was like 7 total plus his base attack. The only way for the goblin to kill Aaron, like kill his character entirely, was to roll 3 6s in a row. Guess what your boy rolled?
3 6s.
Yep. Aaron got so pissed at me. I think that was the last time any of us played Talisman together.
You broke it.
Like we used to play on a regular basis. I used to go to Outer Plains, the card shop and comic book store in Santa Rosa. And I used to play at the Yugioh tournaments there every Saturday. And I would win or get second place and get store credit and buy more Talisman expansion packs.
Nice. Funding your hobby, yeah.
Yeah. So I still have all the Talisman expansions in the base game.
That'd be fun to play when I come visit. It'd be cool.
Yeah. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
what about
yeah,
you, board games?
I played one about 3 to 4 months ago, once everyone got vaccinated. And it was Betrayal at House on the Hill. I don't know if you've ever played that one.
I think if not that game, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like a horror adventure where you have like anywhere from like 3 to 6 people, and depending on how it goes, there's different monsters or a different ending, and certain win for the monster and for the humans. And for some reason, that game in particular had a lot of tense moments, and it was kind of like in your case where like the only way you could win is if you roll a 6 and you catch this person, and it was one of those where it felt like everything went in slow motion as they're like throwing the dice. And I love when board games can give you that sense of urgency, or just building memories on that, because some of them were just like so ridiculous and yet somehow they pulled it off. And I'm sure I would be flipping the table if you were to roll the dice. But yeah, no, it's really cool. You build out the scenario. There's rooms that are added and levels to those things, and it's really, really interesting. It was one of those games that can be played anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour. But yeah, if you have a group of friends, I really recommend it. I think it's only like $40 at like Walmart right now.
Okay. Oh, that's actually a lie. I mentioned Talisman, but I did play another game. What was it? So it was a one-player board game, puzzle game. Have you ever heard of something like that before?
I have not, actually.
So do you know who Neil Patrick Harris is?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, the dude loves Magic and he loves puzzles. So he partnered with Theory 11, the like Magic card company, not Magic the Gathering, but like just regular playing cards.
Whoa, that was a nice fan.
So anyway, he designed a single player board game called Box One, where basically you go through and you uncover more and more things. So it's like there's secret compartments in the box and like on the board and stuff, and you unlock more and more pieces that send you to a website that gives you a secret video of Neil Patrick Harris.
That's interesting. I've never heard of it, but that yeah, I'd like to check that out actually.
It's like 30 or 25. It's like 25 or 30 bucks at Target.
Neat. Dang, you're really good at that. I'm starting to believe that you have a Millennium Puzzle or some item with all these lucky dice rolls and all the card tricks.
I got into cardistry. That's what they call like card juggling or card shuffling like this. I got into it like 2 or 3 years ago, like just before the pandemic. And like I don't know, I'm pretty sure I have undiagnosed ADHD or something because I fidget around with so much shit. And I jump from hobby to hobby like crazy.
No, that's absolutely fair, but that's cool as hell. Dang, I'm just mesmerized. That's awesome, man. I didn't know you could do that.
It's not as hard as it looks. It's all about consistency and like smoothness instead of speed.
Huh.
Like you don't have to be fast to do it. It's just like you have to make each movement super concise. And then that gives the illusion of speed.
Yeah, I was gonna say something dumb. Oh my god. Have you ever like thought of a joke? You're like, oh, this is gonna be great, and then like you see it, you say it, and it's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
All the time, dude, all the time, but no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
I was gonna say, oh, is that never mind. Okay, next question. As you open up the new pack, are there any old video games you keep returning to, ones that you haven't, or like ones that have gotten better with age, or just the nostalgia just keeps you going? Going back for more, I mean.
So that's a very interesting question. So needless to say, I don't play a whole lot of video games anymore. I don't know about you, but like the older I get, the less desire I have to play them. Like I still have a Nintendo Switch and a PS4, and I have the means to. I have a GameCube and a bunch of older consoles also, but I just don't have the desire I used to play video games. I can tell you the last time I even played an actual video game.
Yeah, that as you start having less and less free time, video games become like further down the ladder of like priority of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Because I remember again, summer was like a perfect time for video games.
Oh yeah, dude, don't you remember we used to have huge LAN parties?
Back in the good old days.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I mean, I look at my Steam profile. I was like, golly, I need to be better.
Oh, dude, I wish. So I go back and forth on this. Sometimes I consider selling my entire Steam account. Actually, here, hang on. Let's still see if it's still worth it.
Oh yeah, you used to buy like on the Steam sale, like.
And I used to buy Humble Bundle and a bunch of other shit too.
Yeah, I remember just seeing like your purchases. I was like,
Yeah. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, while you're
now
pulling that up, one old video game that I keep going to, and it's gotten somewhat of a revival, is Team Fortress 2. Like I used to play it back in 2008. Aaron and I used to play like pretty much every night for like ever. And unfortunately, it has a bunch of bots going on right now, like aim bots that are just kind of wrecking havoc. And it's one of those games I still can't give up, even after 15 years. And even when it's almost to the point of being unplayable, something about the character, something about the nostalgia keeps me coming back, and I can't help but love that.
Yeah. Hang on one second. It's been so long since I've logged into Steam, I have to enter in a code.
Oh, oof. But yeah, that's something that I've always wanted to do was I remember Team Fortress 2 came out with some really wacky action figures that were kind of stiff, and they're like hundreds of dollars now. But I would always have loved to have done a stop motion with those. And because the aesthetic is just really cool, it's like almost like a cell shaded Pixar movie, but really deranged. And I always freaking love that. But maybe one day when I'm not working forever. And
I like how this website has a button that says get disappointed with your life.
I don't need a button for that.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
How many games do you have?
Hang on. How do I share? Okay, hang on. I know I just did this, but oh God. I'm probably doxing myself somehow, but so this is the lowest price. This is how much it's worth in today, buddy.
Dang.
I've been a member of Steam for 12.3 years.
Good golly.
Oh, I have no freaking fans. This is good. I have played 677.7 hours. Do some math for me, Chris. Pull up your phone and do some calculations. How many days is this?
Okay, here. I got just what you need. Oh, I guess not. Give me one second. Let's bring out the good old trusty calculator. That's 677 hours divided by 24 hours in a day. You spent 28 days.
Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought.
No, not too terrible.
Like basically that's like only 3 days. That's like 2.5 days of my life every year.
Yeah, no, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. What's this? Oh, look. So basically, I've only spent $10.68 per hour.
Hey, that's not bad at all.
No.
Dang. No, that's remarkable.
Yeah, not bad at all. Here, hang on. Let's see. So we're gonna look at my games, and I have nothing that recently played.
Womp womp womp.
Why is that? Okay, there we go.
It's so many.
How do I see how many games I have? Team Fortress 2. I have 36 hours on Team Fortress 2.
I just looked up mine. I have 970 hours. Oh, I could have been a doctor.
Fucking Psychonauts. This is such a good game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Adventure Capitalist. This is where I spent most of my hours. Do you remember X-Fire?
Oh, yeah, the chat.
Yeah, it used to log games before Steam was a thing. Actually, hang on. Is X-Fire still a thing?
Good God. I played so many games.
I don't think this is it. X-Fire.
Oof.
X-Fire.
Game chat, maybe?
Account. I guess I can't see how many hours I had on that, but that was a lot of hours also.
The last X-Fire's services were shut down on April 30th, 2016.
Oh, man.
that was kind of a big thing, especially with us living in the same like general vicinity. But before we had cars, it was nice to be able to like chat, and then became Ventrilo for a while.
Yep.
And then we just had cell
one new
phones.
item in my inventory.
Monster art.
Oh. Oh, all the stupid trading cards.
They're not totally useless. You can sell it for 5 cents.
This is from Yugioh. This is from Master Duel.
Oh, see? You were calling it dumb.
Oh man. But yeah, like
yeah.
How do we get onto that?
Oh, asking about the video games and
Yeah.
being a grown-up took all our free time away.
Well, so I'm not gonna lie. About 2 years ago, when me and Amanda got married, we sat down and we said, do we want to have kids? And we said yes. And then once we decided on that, I was like, well, shit. I don't want to be that parent that just locks himself in his room and plays video games while the kid sits in front of the boob tube and gets like dumber by the second. So like we made a conscious decision to like limit our video games. Like I used to collect a lot of retro video games, and we went down to just the bare minimum.
I remember that. You had like what, 3-4 cabinets full?
I had over 700 physical video games. That's not counting like the 800 digital games I have.
You could have opened up a museum at that point.
Yeah. But yeah, it was disgusting, honestly.
Yeah, as you get older, priorities start kind of shifting. But
I don't know. Like I always go back and forth on this. Like throughout my life, I have met people who have kept their nerdy things, you know? And part of me is in awe, and I'm like, oh shit, I wish I would have done that. But then another part of me is like, dude, you've never grown up. You're a man-child.
yeah, I mean, I feel like you can be young at heart, but also have the mind of a grown-up and know that your responsibilities take precedent over everything else.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I go back and forth on like I said, I wish I would have kept all my fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards from back in the day. I'd probably have like $20,000 worth of Yu-Gi-Oh cards now. Once again, I could have bought a house.
I still can't get over that magic one you're telling me about. Oof.
Yeah, dude. I tell everyone about that like every chance I get. It's like that's the big one that got away, so to speak.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true. Oh man. So did you have any questions or
so what video game do you go back to?
I usually go back to Team Fortress 2 just every now and then. I just saw that I had 3 hours last month. And for some reason I always go back to my N64. Like I know that Switch has like somewhat of the same stuff propagating, but playing that old Mario Kart and just reliving some of that childhood whimsy. And even this old Smash Brothers, like I can't get over it. Because yeah, it just floods back all these memories of like when we were all in the same apartment, and when Chase came over and we were just playing 4-player Smash.
The fucking Jigglypuff, the NPC level 9 Jigglypuff committed suicide to get away from you, dude.
Yeah, just knowing how many hours I put in the day, and even the computer like, nah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
and like, it's fun. Yeah, you were there.
Don't you remember that? Don't you remember that bullshit?
Yeah, we were on Hyrule Castle, and we just spawned, and it just flew off into the right.
Yeah.
So weird.
So much bullshit, dude.
But yeah, some of those memories of us just sitting on the couch, and I don't know, like I miss the days of World of Warcraft and things that kept us kind of together.
Of course you would. You made me run halfway across the continent into enemy territory just to get you to dead mines.
I always dead mines. The Defias armor was the coolest armor. He looked like Batman. So yeah,
hey guys, dead mines? I know you've done this 20 times as I delete every character ever.
But it was bonding. It was bonding.
Dude, I fucking remember one time getting you to Dead Mines. We had to cut through a Nixia's lair, like right in front of it. And I swear to God, you were stealthed and everything. And a dragon, not on Nixia, but one of the NPCs just came right at you, dude. Like,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, memories. Oh, I'm just glad that we're still making more, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Never going to stop, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you ever wish you could? Do you ever wish you would go back to World of Warcraft?
I have rose-colored glasses about it. Like, I forgot how much grinding there is, really.
Uh-huh.
And then it's not as fun without you guys, you know?
Yeah.
Being in that party chat and just seeing the purple text. You idiot and stuff like that.
Yeah. A part of me misses Burning Crusade era stuff. Like, I feel like that was the height of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think I started falling off was Wrath.
Yeah, Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah, that's when I stopped. Like, $15 a month is a lot.
Yeah, dude, that was a lot back then. Like, nowadays it's pretty common to spend 10 or 15 a month. But back then, you didn't pay monthly for anything. Like, subscription services weren't really a thing yet.
Yeah, but I mean, for all the money I spent, it was nice that it was spent with you guys.
Oh yeah, it was definitely worth every penny. I don't regret it. Although, do you remember us getting like super pissed off at Aaron talking about how many days he had spent in World of Warcraft?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh god. We had calculated and it was like 3 months or something like that.
He had spent like 3 months of real world time or some bullshit in World of Warcraft after 4 years of it being out.
Yeah, he was trying to tell us like, oh well, sometimes I don't log off, or like he was like trying to justify it. We got even more mad.
Yeah.
we got to get him on at one point because
right
can justify all of that. But yeah, no, I've had a blast today. I've laughed so much.
Right. Oh man. So we have one less topic to cover, right?
I've asked all the questions for this.
But who's our nerd of the week?
Oh yeah. So for the nerd of the week, because of Jurassic Park, and you know him, you love him, I decided to do Jeff Goldblum.
Mm-hmm.
Not only does it, again, in the most like iconic dinosaur movie, just seeing how much of a range he has. Like I remember watching him in The Fly, which was again a very Cronenberg scary movie. I shouldn't have watched it as a kid. And just the fact that like he just sort of exists. Like I don't know what it is about older actors, but like Bill Murray and just those actors just seem like they have conquered their field of expertise and are just like on a next level. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I even forgot that he was on apartments.com.
Yep. Did you also realize he was the Grand Master in Thor Ragnarok?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The one in the gold robes and
yeah.
I don't know, man. Just the fact that he's been part of some of like the most iconic just nerd culture-esque stuff. Mm-hmm. And the fact that she's still working, he's still doing what he does. I mean, that's really admirable, to be honest. Because I mean, at any point he could have been like, I'm done.
The dude has been acting since 1974.
Yeah, see, that's dang.
What is that, like almost 50 years of acting?
Yeah, I mean, geez. And again, every single interview he's has a very distinct pattern of speech. The cadence is so wild, I can't even imitate it, honestly. But I just figured, like, with the new movie coming out, and just you know, it would be amazing to just have him sit down for 5 minutes. And I can't get over that Jeff Goldblum laugh, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I remember listening to that, and then the very next day, ran into the remix, and I couldn't stop freaking laughing. They
Yeah.
had remixed his laugh, and I literally for like almost a week would not. It just randomly pop in my head of like, "Boop, boop," and then lose it.
Mhm. He's also he makes a cameo appearance as the Grandmaster again in Thor: Love and Thunder coming out in July.
Oh, that's coming up real soon.
Yep.
Dang. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see, and he's one of those cultural icons like Adam West.
Mhm.
He's just sort of been in the cultural zeitgeist, and I just figured he doesn't get enough credit, honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. Well, I think we have done all the things that we can do at this point. No.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, Chris, do you want to do the outro for us as well, or would you like me to end it?
You can go with the outro. I feel like I messed up the intro.
No, the intro was great. Well, then, thank you all for spending your time with us. And, I know it's been a long one, but thank you for staying all the way to the end. Don't forget, timestamp down below in the comments where the dancing zombie is, somewhere around here. And also, don't forget to comment down below what we should name the podcast. It still doesn't have a name. And as always, if you're looking for card singles or other nerdy products, take a look at our website, cardpantheon.com. And thanks. Peace out, Girl Scouts.